And you said, where do I see the channel in 5 years? That's a very meaningful question, Sean. In 5 years, I want this to be greater than a channel. I don't talk about pimping because I'm interested in pimping. I don't talk about women because I'm interested in women. I talk about those topics to bring you guys in so I can give you some game that you can use to be your greatest self. I do that to get you into a store. Think about it. Sometimes people just go to the grocery store to buy ice cream, even though ice cream will not sustain you. The sugar will destroy you. But once you get in the grocery store, you might put some ice cream in your cart, but then you pick up some vegetables and some fruit and some meat, real meaningful things that can sustain you. That's why I'm here. I invite you in talking about women, talking about pimping. Once you get here, I talk to you about finances and commerce, about how to self-improve. I talk to you about how to be strong mentally and how to be strong physically. Those things will get you more women and money, but that's where I'm really focused. So in 5 years, this will not be a channel. This is greater than that. Within 5 years, this should be a philosophy that people can live out in their regular life that will allow them to get what they want. This should be a community where we can live among great men like ourselves, where we can leave our doors unlocked and know that the motherfucker who lives next door to me would never let a man invade my space, where we can live in communities where we respect our women. We can live in communities where the women are worthy of being respected. We can live in communities where we have kids who are learning the right knowledge because we're schooling them ourselves so that they grow up confident, not living in fear. They grow up with great education so they can take everything that they want out of the world. In 5 years, we should evolve this from a channel to a conference, to a community, to an economic powerhouse. Because remember, cash rules. If you ain't got the money, you're not going to be able to exert the influence. So that's where this should evolve to over 5 years, my people. And that's why when I talk to you, I say shout out to the saints, because I'm talking to the people who are really soaking up the philosophy of the Saint-centered nation, or the assassin, shall I say. So over time, this should evolve to a community of real men who are the leaders, men not going their own way, but rather men leading the way, leading their families, leading their women, leading their societies, and having nothing above them.